I always teach this strategy because I know it is the best. It works on all the pairs that you can really trade, right? So that's why I always teach it to all the students that I do teach, right? Because it gives us a very good risk to reward ratio when we are taking our trades. So now you can see, I think you see these horizontal lines, these breaks I've drawn. Those are break of market structure. Okay, so now let's go through the strategy and we see how we can really get good trading setups with this strategy, guys, right? So now let's start from here, guys, right? Do you see this break of market structure? Or is we are going to consider three things. First of all, we are going to consider what we call break of market structure, guys, right? So now we shall be considering what we call break of market structure. Okay, break of market structure. Then another thing what we shall consider is liquidity. Okay, liquidity, we shall also look at liquidity. Then the third thing we shall look at is what we call order blocks and fair value gaps, guys. Okay, so now we shall also look at what we call order blocks and fair value gaps. We have order blocks and fair value gaps, guys. So now those three things we shall look at them when we are dealing with this strategy, guys, right? So now let's come here. Okay, so now first of all, you first identify the break of market structure, guys, right? So now, for example, here I want to show you that, for example, when the market reached here, it made a break of market structure and it made this new high. Okay, so now this is the new high that was made after market breaking the structure. Okay, then after that high, you can see that there wasn't any new high that was made. Rather, the market just came and made this it made a low, right? This low, it came and break this low. After market breaking this low, what does it indicate? When the market breaks the low that made a new high, of course it indicates the change of market direction, right? So now that means here the market changed direction, guys. Whenever the market breaks the previous low, right, that means the market has changed. That means the direction has changed. If we have been bullish on this market, now it has changed to bearish from here. This is a higher time frame. This is H4 time frame, right? So now after market changing direction, so now we are going to look to where we can enter flow, right? So now, for example, I've drawn this line where the market has turned. Okay, so now it has broken this low. After breaking that low, you come up, okay, where there is the high, right? So now what do we want now? What do we have to look at? Now you come and look where there is fair value gaps and order blocks, right? Fair value gap, that is the gap that is made between two candles or between three consecutive candles. Those three candles, I think I made a video on fair value gap. You can go and watch it, right? So now we have this order block now, right? So there is this order block. And actually, if you look here, there wasn't any fair value gap on our H4 time frame. Rather, you can go on a higher time frame. You can go on daily or you can go on 1 hour time frame and you see whether you can get order block and very good fair value gap, guys. So now here I have switched to my 1 hour time. So let's check and see whether there are some good order blocks, right? So now when you reach here, you will look closely that we had this. Okay, so now we had this, although it was a bit very big, okay, zone, right? So now that was the zone that the market turned from. But what made the market turn from there? Okay, so now when the market tapped there, you can see that it gave us very many confirmations that we can look at. First of the confirmation it gave a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. There are some people who use that, and there are some people who use what we call a change of character on your 15-minute time frame, guys, right? So now let's go to 15-minute time frame and we see what we mean by change of character, guys. You see, so you see, guys, so now always when the market, okay, when the market reaches a certain zone, right? So this is what we call by a change of character. When the market reaches a certain zone, right, takes a high, right? So now, for example, if it has made this high, for example, if I had made that high, and this is the last low the market made, okay, then when the market come and break that low, okay, that means it has changed direction, or you can call it a change of character. Then when the market goes up, of course, here up we shall be looking for our fair value gaps in order block. Now for example, here there was this fair value gap that we would consider, right? And you can see when the market came there, you can see how it behaved. So that's what we call change of character. So some people, when the market reaches their zones, they look at that they look at what has the market changed from there. Okay, so now let's go here, right? So now you can see, guys, okay, so now there was this break of market structure. Let's see another break of market structure, guys. So we've seen how the market behaved when it reached that zone. Okay, so now also we are on this zone now. There was this break of market structure, guys. Okay, so now this is a low that was broken, then it retraced back, then another break of market structure, then we considered some order blocks here. This is the order block that we considered. As you can see, after sweeping this liquidity, the market, it just moved very well. Remember, we said we also consider liquidity in our strategy. So now this is the liquidity that was swept here. Okay, so now there where you've seen the horizontal line I've drawn, after sweeping off that liquidity, you can see how the market actually behaved, guys, right? So now, yes, it made another break of market structure from right here. Okay, then you can see it just came in, retraced, then it came and boom, it came and sold from this fair value gap right here. You can see, then it made another break. Then this is another change of market structure. Okay, this is another change of character. Some people, they call it a change of character or change of market direction. Okay, so now here we changed direction, right? We are bearish, now we change it to how the market moves. Okay, so now after changing to bullish, you know what now we have to look for buying opportunities. The other time we are looking for selling opportunities. Now we have to look for buying opportunities, right? So now you can see it just came here to this zone, right? Then it bought, right? So now also you can see this is a break of market structure. When the market came here, it just bought. Always you have to keep it simple, guys. So every strategy works provided you keep it simple. When you see the break of market structure, actually you have to just enter from there immediately, guys. So now let's go here. Here the market was it was selling, it was in a bearish direction, guys, right? So now you can see we had that break of market structure. Then after break of that market structure, what next? We saw this order block right here. Okay, so there was this order block right here. You see when the market came and tapped that order block. Let's go to our 15-minute time frame and we see what happened. Let's see what happened to our market when we reached that zone, guys. Okay, so now this is the zone we've drawn. Okay, so now this is the time frame we do enter the market from. So now the market just came and tapped our zone. As you can see, this is the H4 time frame. This is the H4 zone, right? So now this is the market that came and tapped there, right? So it tapped our higher time frame zone. Okay, then after tapping our higher time frame order block, it made us what we call double tops. So we have very many conferences we have to look at. This is the first top, this is the second top, then it broke this neckline. Then you can see after breaking the neckline, it came back, then boom, it sold, right? So now within this, we would just wait for the market to come and break this neckline. You know how we use our double tops and double bottoms. Always we have to first look or wait for our neckline to be broken. So now you'll be given very many entries that you have to consider before entering the market. Sometimes you will use change of character, sometimes you will see these double tops and double bottoms. Okay, so now let's go back to our H4 and we get other zones, guys. So now we are here. Okay, so now that is the zone that we entered in. Yes, let's go to another zone, right? So now boom, it came here, it made another break of market structure from here. Then you can see this market now, it just came and bought from another zone. It used another zone to buy. This is the order block, another order block it used to sell, right? So now let's go to our 15-minute and we see what happened, or before entering, what did they consider. Okay, so now let's go back and see what they really considered before entering the market here. Then after that break, okay, after that break of market structure, yes, we are here. Okay, so the market, it actually on retracing, it was making some higher highs and higher low, then until it reached here. Okay, let's see, until it reached here. Then now here it gave us a change of character. This is the change of character we are talking, okay, about, because of this break above, then this one break of this low, then coming back to our zone here. This is the zone that we really sold from. Okay, so now let me clarify more about this zone. Okay, let me first delete this. So now we had this, okay, it was a break above from here on our entry time frame, break above from here. Then we had another break above from here, that though it was small. Then we had this one, it was break above, or you can call it even sweep of liquidity. Then after that you can see, that, right? So now it broke our low, okay, our recent low that it made before going up. Then after breaking always our recent low, we always consider order blocks in fair value gap up, right? So now we had very many fair value gap here and order blocks that we really considered before entering the market, guys. Okay, so now after breaking that, it went up and sold, right? So now it sold from right there, and also after that you can see, after that, this is the main change of character that the market considered, right? So this was the main change of character. After that, you can see how the market behaved here. Let me show you here. After that break, or after that change of character, you can see the market, how it used this order block to sell. Okay, so now that's why it sold and it gave us some pips, right? So now someone would just enter a short position right here. Okay, so someone would just enter a short position right here. It is almost 100 something pips. Okay, so they were like 153 pips, guys, and someone would just risk like 30 pips or 20 pips, okay, from here, right? So now let's go back to our higher time frame and we get another zone and we see how they reacted on those zones. Okay, so now we have this zone, another zone. So now we have this break. So now when it came here, it failed to break. Then we have this. When it broke down, of course you can see it is still selling. So now we had this was not clarified. Then when we reached here, this break was clarified. Okay, so now it is a break of market structure. Then when we go up here, now we are on our recent market structure. When we go up here, there is this order block. Okay, there is this order block, and there is the fair value gap, though it was kind of small. So I think also the market just used that fair value gap. So now this order block, it didn't use it. Let's go to our entry time frame and we see how it really behaved, right? So now you can see when the market reached on our entry time frame, when reached in our order block of fair value gap, you can see how it behaved, guys. Until now, where we are, guys. So it doesn't only work on GBP USD, but it also works on all the pairs. You can go to gold on your H4 time frame. You can go to gold on your H4 time frame, or I always trade gold on my 15-minute time frame. I always scalp it. You can see these trades we've taken, guys. We've taken these trades based on our structure, right? On the structure the market is printing. Because now the market, when you look on your recent market structure, it was bearish, as you can see. It is bearish, our recent market structure. What do I mean by that? So now it was bullish here. It made this high. Okay, it made this high. Then it came and broke this recent low. Whenever the market breaks the recent low, you know what we do. Okay, so now after breaking that recent low, you can see what it did here. Okay, so now it just turned from our fair value gap. Then after that, okay, after that you can see also there are very many breaks. There is this break of market structure. Now it started printing higher lows and lower lows, right? So now until it reached here. So now when it reached here, guys, let me show you. It made change of market direction or change of structure. How? So now here, let's look at this. This is a low, okay? This is a low, and so that is a low, and it gave us kind of high. Okay, then it came and broke this high. Then you can see this is where we entered from, guys. Okay, so now we entered this trade today from this fair value gap, guys. Okay, so this is where we entered the trade from. So we are targeting here, others were still targeting up to this side, right? So now you can see. Okay, so now it doesn't work on only one pair, rather it works on all the pairs. And also we called this second trade, then this third one, it failed. But according to our risk to reward ratio, at least we are still in profits, guys. So now this strategy, it is really very good. If you master order block fair value gap and you add it with the liquidity and structure, actually you can get very good trades, guys. Hope this video has helped you. If you haven't subscribed, do it down there, and if you have anything to talk about, let me know in the comment section, guys. Have a nice time. This is Jimmy. Stay safe and goodbye.